It's Week 4 of the National Football League. And
fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Right to the air is Burrow. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off, because they took it away. Right? So now you get them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on it. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll look to throw here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. What a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT.
And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused... out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And he gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't. Go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
11 Mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Lamar Jackson leading the way offensively. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have moved on in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Browns getting set to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the 2nd one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Oh, able to avoid him. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Here we go.
3rd and short. They'll try option left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And we'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 2nd and 5. And this one's incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner.
He'll get it inside the 20.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They set up the screen to Chubb.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From just shy of midfield, Burrow got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. First down now, but that clock rolling. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down, here's Burrow.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second and 6. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for it. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They go play action here on first down. Out to, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Browns are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Second and 5 now. Burrow. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. This is caught. It's Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
Here we go.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36.
11, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, Thomas. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. To the air again, Burrow. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Robert Woods, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And out now, here come the Bengals. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. Saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And Ingram holds it in. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Second and 5. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
So now the Browns down by 2. And time, a huge factor.
Throwing, Burrow.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Here's Burrow.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
And with time a factor here late. And they'll start things out at the 25. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner in the closing stages.
That is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games. But how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for two. They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they've got to cover well and make sure they don't get into range and put one through the posts.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points.